Russia and China are coming with weapons and militarization strategies so that we can protect ourselves. So I want to say this very loud and clear to the Americans. Continue on your transgender agenda.
Hey, what's up, you all? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. It really helps the channel. And also later on, when you have absolutely nothing else to do, go to LFRFamily.com and ask me about the Bang Bang Tea. Much love to everyone who has been checking out the Bang Bang Tea. Now, also much love to the Black conservative perspective. This young man is, he's one of the dopest people on YouTube, actually, in the conservative space. I have to say that. In the conservative space, he seems to be pretty cool. Don't know him, never had a conversation with him or anything like that. But just from looking at some of his content and reviewing some of his content, he seemed to be pretty dope. Right now, he's checking out an African influencer who apparently takes issue with Kamala Harris. I guess she donated $60 million to the LGBTQ.
Arrogance of the Americans. The bulliness of the Americans. Let me even throw it on the West side. America right now comes to Tanzania, comes to Ghana, comes to Zambia with 16 million. And guess what? 16 million only for Zambia. The 16 million, ask me, what is it for? What is it for? For human rights. Across the river, China and Russia coming to South Africa. Ask me for what? For what? For a military training and skills sharing of security. So the Americans are more interested in a transgender, homosexual agenda around the world. They will invest their money and give you money to protect human rights. Russia and China are coming with weapons and militarization strategies so that we can protect ourselves.
Yo, that's a damn issue right there. That's the part right there. That's a see? Do people see these things? This is why we need to share this information. Not share the video. Listen, you ain't even got to share my reaction video. You can go to the link that's below and share that. That's directly from black conservative perspectives, all right? Because people need to see this right here. If they don't see it, okay, you're like, how can people see it? Well, right now, only people in our echo chamber see this. Only people who already know the BS that Kamala and Biden administration is up to will see this right now. Other people are being trained not to even pay attention to it. I'm going to show y'all a video right after this right now. Oh my God, man, this is crazy. Listen, oh my, we focus on the wrong sugar honey iced tea. It's almost like we don't care about tomorrow when it comes to this country. We just care about the voters. We just want more votes so we can have more power for today. But we don't give a damn about looking forward to tomorrow, getting ourselves ready. You got other countries that are strategizing, that are getting ready. They're getting ready for the worst. Nobody's saying that they're better than us at all, at anything. I'm not. But if you want to go look at the actual information out there, they are growing. And in some cases are surpassing us in some things. And if they're surpassing us in some things and we fall asleep at the wheel, what do you think is going to happen about things that we're ahead of them? Come on, man.
So I want to say this very loud and clear to the Americans. Continue on your transgender agenda. Stay there.
All right, guys. So if you take a look at this headline right here about the leaked documents that I haven't really talked about that much, the leaked Pentagon documents that exposes all types of dirty secrets that we have in regards to what's going on with Ukraine and some other things going on around the world. Those documents revealed that the Biden administration is concerned about Russia and China's influence in Africa. Okay, and that's part of the reason why Kamala Harris went over to Africa is because we are losing our influence around the world. Okay, people don't respect America the way that they used to respect America. We're not the top dog anymore.
Thank you. I've been saying that, man. I say that to my family. I say that to friends. I say that to people in my real life, to let them know what's going on. Most of them, man, we don't want to hear that. You just over there with them conservative people. You don't know what's going on, man. For real, they feeding you this, that, and the other. You getting paid to say what you saying or whatever. And that whatever is keeping people deaf, dumb, and blind, man. It's keeping people ignorant AF. We need to do something about this sugar honey iced tea. Samara Williams, thank you so much for doing that with the links. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Russia and China are making moves, right? They're making moves, and the Biden administration is concerned about it, right? Now, that brings me to this video right here, this conversation right here that Mr. Joshua Mapanga had about the approach between the Biden administration and Kamala Harris and China/Russia, and how Kamala came to Africa with $60 million, right, to promote LGBTQ, or in exchange for LGBTQ rights being promoted in Africa, versus China and Russia, who come to Africa with more useful things like military strategies, weapons, things like that. And I think this conversation right here that this guy has is very insightful, because it does tell you the difference between how we're trying to influence Africa, right, and try to maintain control versus what Russia and China are doing. And it really goes to show you guys just how out of touch the current administration is.
That's out of touch as hell. Imagine somebody come up to you, right? And they're like, okay, you got all these different people trying to do business with you. And you got one company come to you and say, we're going to dump a whole bunch of money over your way, but all you have to do is make your company more gay. That's it. We want your company to be more gay, all right? I want y'all to support transgender and all this other stuff, because right now you guys aren't on board with that. But we'll pay you to do it. And that will make your country a better place to live. And then you got other people saying, we want to strengthen your military. We want to make you smarter. We want to make you stronger. We want to get you in a position where you can take hold of the power that you used to have a long time ago, your ancestry and your history. You used to have a strong history. We want you to get that back again. And the only way to do that is by following certain strategies. It's a no-brainer. Make my country more gay or make my country stronger and smarter. I think we might go with country more gay.
And why we are not more respected on the world stage versus how respected we were under Trump, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
Arrogance of the Americans. The bulliness of the Americans.
See, and he's saying of the Americans. No, it's of the current administration of Americans. I wish he would say that, because right now he's saying of the Americans. A lot of people are hearing this. It's not all Americans, bro, at all. It's the people who are approaching you today. And the Americans who are approaching you today, they off their damn rocker. They are lost. They gone. We have a president right now who needs somebody to hold his arm and walk him to the podium and tell him who he's talking to, tell him what exactly to say, and help him in every single way, shape, or form, knowing very well that he's not completely in control of all of his faculties, but they're asking him to, they're encouraging him to run again. It's not all Americans, bro. That's the only part that I have an issue with this video.
Let me even throw it on the west side. America right now comes to Tanzania, comes to Ghana, comes to Zambia with 16 million. And guess what? 16 million only for Zambia. The 16 million, ask me, what is it for? What is it for? For human rights. Across the river, China and Russia coming to South Africa. Ask me for what? For what? For a military training and skills sharing of security.
Some useful stuff, right? Some useful, right? Again, the difference here is just, it's astonishing. And honestly, as an American, I'm actually embarrassed, right? I'm actually really embarrassed that this is how our officials are conducting foreign policy, okay?
We're looking like damn fools around the world right now. We are looking like effing idiots. I don't want to cuss. We are looking like effing idiots. And guess what? People are going to vote for that man again. Come on, bruh. Come on.
Okay, we're trying to compete with Russia and China.
So the Americans are more interested in a transgender, homosexual agenda around the world. They will invest their money and give you money to protect human rights.
We want transgender people to come to your kids' schools in the middle of the day, and we want them to dance for your kids. We want them to strip tease. Listen, take like $5 million, and cash them out as wands, have some wands, so that when they come to your kids' school during the day, you can stuff them in the men pants. Now, we don't call them men, though, so make sure that the kids don't call them men, all right? They will be men, all right? They still got the dinglings, But if they got on the wig, you call them a woman, all right? Because they identify as that. So make sure you take some of that 60 million and teach your kids that right there. Don't no other countries want to deal with that bullshit, honey iced tea. No, they don't want to deal with that. We've seen videos already of leaders in Africa saying we're not having any of it at all. Don't come to us with that. Then you got other countries talking about we want to give you military training. Yeah, we'll take that deal. Y'all can go and get on my face. Then they're going to be joining BRICS and leaving NATO. What y'all think is going to happen? Listen,
Russia and China are coming with weapons and militarization strategies so that we can protect ourselves. So I want to say this very loud and clear to the Americans. Continue on your transgender agenda. Stay there. Leave us to do politics on the other side.
You go ahead with your transgender agenda. I like what he said. Y'all go ahead and keep your transgender agenda. Y'all go ahead and keep your transgender agenda. We're gonna do politics on the other side because this helps us become a stronger nation. But you want to pour your transgender agenda on us? Come on, bruh. And we're trying to bribe them to do it. We're trying to pay them to do it. Listen, we're gonna give you $60 million. All you gotta do is be more gay. That's it. That's it. How difficult is that? Look up gay in the Bible. What does it mean? It means happy. What, you don't want to be happy? We're literally paying you $60 million to be happy, bruh. What else could we possibly do? Are you a phobe? Is that what you're saying? Do you want to be canceled? These other nations don't want to deal with that mess. They don't want to go through that mess. Come on, bruh. Come on, man.
Bruh. Yeah, I mean, he got a point. He said, look, Russia and China are coming with things that are useful, things that are going to help us protect ourselves. You coming with nonsense, right? You coming with this ideology trying to make us accept something that we just don't really want to accept, right? We're not really about that. This is not useful to us.
We don't want your transgender agenda. You take your transgender agenda over there. We're going to get the political agenda over here. Something that makes us a strong military. Something that makes us smarter. He's pointing out these other nations, man. China and Russia are bringing us skills. Things that we can pass on to our children. America is looking to make us gay. They want to make us gay. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Come on. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. I'm sure a lot of you look back at all of your ancestors, all of your grandparents, great-grandparents who died for this country, and like, what the holy hell? They are rolling over in their graves at this very moment. At this very moment. We focus on the wrong things. We really do. Instead of focusing on empowerment, instead of focusing on our freedoms that we already have, instead of focusing on our opportunities that are in front of us right now, which are plenty, we want to focus on bull sugar honey iced tea, like making other countries gay. Nah, y'all country is gay enough. Y'all cool. Y'all might as well change y'all flag from red, white, and blue to yellow, green, blue, orange, pink, all the other colors. That's what you might as well do, because y'all trying to make us gay. Nah, y'all keep that.